Good morning, Pisces. This is my Gypsy Hermitage Tarot. Welcome to my channel. When it comes to donating to my channel or booking me for a personal reading, just check the description box below. This is my hot, what do I call it, a tankard? This is my hot mug of broth. Hot liquids, first of all, are very good when it comes to the coronavirus, but they're also very good for digestion, which, if you're constantly flushing out your intestines and staying regular, hot liquids will help with that immensely. I mean, you could eat prunes. I did that with my first and second or both my pregnancies, but yeah, I drink hot broth daily. Hot tea, hot broth, hot water sometimes. So, anywho, we're back to the Pisces and all zodiac signs, lessons learned. This is for earth signs. So, we're going to have Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo here. Looking at the bottom of the deck, Pisces, you have the Hold the Space card. I love this card. Very twin flame. So, if your separation with your twin, for those of you who are twin flames or twin soulmates, yeah, divine is saying, or your ancestors are saying, still hold the love, hold the space in your heart for them, but continue to grow and shed old skin. Don't let them find you in the same condition you were in the last time. You have to be a light. You're supposed to be a light in this world. And it's not about a white light, a physical light, a light of wisdom, a light of hope, right? A light of love. Bottom of the deck in the shadows and light, speaking of light, is the Sea Beacon Fairy. This is about guidance, but where will it lead you? You also have the Candy Cane Fairy and Angel of Time. The Candy Cane Fairy is about it's time for a treat. So for those of you that feel, and I just heard, time for a treat if you haven't had a love in a long time or whatever, it doesn't always have to mean that. You can be saving and being very frugal with your money because these are hard times. Many people have lost careers and it's been very hard to recoup their careers or just all kinds of things. It's just time for that blessing to come in so you can pamper yourself again. You can save for retirement. You can do some traveling, things like that. For others, it is time for a lover, because some of you feel like with all of this wisdom and information about twin soulmates and being loyal, does that mean I have to spend my life alone? No, it does not. But use discretion and intelligence in all things. Take precautions. Please use protection. Please don't think because you may have, even if you're not a divine feminine or masculine, please don't get spooky and think just because divine loves you or you're putting yourself on a spiritual path, God got you. You can just go right, raw, or bare and not catch something. There's so much promiscuity going on that STDs are at an all-time high. All-time high. Don't play with your life, okay? But where will this guidance lead you when it comes to like everyday happiness and satisfaction and having contentment in your life without the burden of so much knowledge and wisdom that it doesn't translate into practical terms or practical living? There's a balance. I know a lot of people. I've seen people who have stores, right? But at the same time, they have stores. I'm sorry, they have stores of spiritual paraphernalia and wisdom, books and all kinds of things like that. But they're still low vibrational in the reality of themselves. They only want to deal with people that look like themselves and this can be anybody. Yeah, just all kinds of limitations. Please don't let anybody try and project themselves to be so deep in wisdom and in develop, that the wisdom that they have are regurgitating from something that they've read means they're better than you in your journey. This is not a better than. If anybody has a better than type of mentality, that's actually low vibrational. That's not an ascended soul. So, don't fall for any kind of game. Sexism is a game, right? Classism is a game. That's why I say game a lot. Racism is a game. It's a mental game to punk you out of your destiny and what you deserve. Don't fall for the game. That's all. It's hard, even as a person of color, not to always be unhappy because of the energy of the world. But realize that the energy of the world and that whole realm of racism is a game to keep you distracted from being your best. So the baddest, what is it? On TikTok, it says real gangsters move in silence, but real gangsters let that shit roll off at a certain point. And just like, I'm still going for my shit. Okay? Some of you are working too hard, like because you're in separation from your twin, or because you don't have love in your life. It's like you're putting everything you have into work, work, work. You may even be neglecting time with your children, even if you feel like, well, they're safe, they're protected. Don't be spooky. Again, please. People need people. And your little people that you've created need you. They do. They need you in their lives. Okay? So, many messages here. It is probably because, I don't even understand how what just came out, but it's probably because we're dealing with earth signs, and earth signs are, if anything else, they're what? Practical like a mug, right? So, let's get the overall energy. Oh, let me show you what's at the bottom of the deck. I'm sorry. In my divine deck is the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're single. You're single, but you need to reward, like it's time for a treat. And you're working too hard. You need to reward yourself for all of your hard work, Pisces. You do. You cherish your time alone, but you don't want to go too far with it. There's a King of Wands that you walked away from. Yeah, it was hard because that wand is nice, but either you or that person wants to take a leap of faith into something more serious, but you have to get over the energy of the past cycle. Okay? You have to get it, because that's the only way you're going to be moving forward bit by bit and building up the relationship, is if you heal from what you just experienced with them. And then when they come in, if they seem to have grown some, if they sound different, if they're acting different, take that. Take that for what it is. But whatever's toxic, leave the toxic, or check them on the toxic, but also encourage them. This is what I'm learning, because I don't always do this. I mean, very human. Anywho, you just want to be fair. This is a human being, right? They're not going to be perfect. But if you find that it drains you too much, and even the concept of allowing them to come in, even if it's just for communication, go out to sea, and don't open up until you feel like you can, if you even want to. At this point, it's about being in the moment and knowing what you want and what you don't want, and then accepting what you want and rejecting what you don't want. In the feminine deck is the 2 of Wands. It's like you're moving forward. You've come into so much of your own self, your own goals, the path is. You're creating your path, by the way. It's very marvelous. It's like you are giving justice to yourself, like you're making your own happy outcome. But you're going to be meeting new people. You're going to be meeting people who want to collaborate with you. Right? There are going to be contracts to sign, things like that. So you never know, how blessings will come in. Some of you are going to go back to school, or you're going to study on your own, whatever your talent and your gifts are, or, your career, your entrepreneurship, you're going to be growing in knowledge of that. And it's like, what's funny is your soulmate is either going to come back if you already know them, if you think you know them. It may be that someone from the past comes back for union, or you're going to meet your actual soulmate and experience union. Very cool. It's a very the vibe, you know. It's about lessons learned. Don't forget that. When it comes to the masculine, he's growing in strength. He's learning, he's growing in the ability to control himself, to discipline himself, not to just act out of triggers or addiction. Look at that. And all he can think about, Pisces, is your ass. Okay, I'm not going to curse. The emperor wants that queen of water moon. I mean, just like, what? He got money coming in. You know, as he grows energetically and in discipline and wisdom and realizing what love is and wanting that type of relationship, his abundance is triggered. Isn't that beautiful? Let me drink some broth on that. I'm silly. I'm sorry. I'm an almost old lady and I just entertain myself. I love this broth though. It makes me feel so cozy. Inside, let's get the overall energy for Pisces with a Capricorn. Let's get the overall energy for Capricorn dealing with a Pisces. Okay, Capricorn don't want to communicate. All right. Dead Capricorn, are you holding back? Let's get the overall energy for Taurus dealing with a Pisces. Let's get the overall energy for Taurus dealing with Pisces. Let's get the overall energy for Virgo dealing with Pisces. All right, Virgo, let it out. Virgo, let it out. New bottom of the deck is the dried flower fairy. I love drying flowers, like pressing them into a book. It's so pretty. This is about sweet memories. So all of the earth signs may be having really sweet memories about Pisces. Well, that would be pertinent, right? For Capricorn, Pisces, you have the I am Kali card. This is about from death comes rebirth. So it's the transformation of not only yourself, but your connection, okay? So let's pull some tarot. I'm going to put Pisces cards over here, Capricorn over here, okay? 3 cards for Pisces dealing with the Capricorn. It doesn't have to be twin flame. This is general. 3 cards for Pisces. Jeez, okay. It's okay. 3 cards for Pisces dealing with the Capricorn. New bottom of the deck. Whoa. Is the Queen of Cups. And remember, the masculine has Queen of Cups too, right under the Strength card. Yeah, you are real. Ooh, and under that is High Priestess and Queen of Swords. You are in some badass energy, Pisces. Like, your flow of love is back. It's really beautiful. But also, you're guarding that shit. Like, you're not playing no games. It's like, it's not like you're poised, ready to pounce on somebody, right? For that game. You really have grown out of that, for those of you who have, or you're just aware that you don't want to do that. But you already know, you're trusting your intuition, but you're ready for shenanigans from anybody. It's not just from your twin, because you may really be giving your twin some real time. But this just came up. Never mind. You got to leave it up to the universe. Sometimes this is why. I know I sound like I'm just all over the place, but there's so much that comes into a Pisces energy. It just, a scenario came up of a feminine who she feels like he was her twin, but if he wasn't, it was a really deep soul connection where if he entered a building and she was somewhere in the building, she could feel him. You know what I mean? But he was addicted to drugs at the time. And then they separated, and he reached out like a few years later, and she was so hurt that he had just abandoned her. And he had gotten with a younger woman, and they had had beautiful babies. And she was just left feeling like her karmic partner must be her soulmate. I mean, you know what I mean? Oh, it's just, and I'm not saying please hold on to someone like desperately hold on to this person you think is your twin, but you just want to be sure that that you're not just breaking his heart, because as just as you awakened and your heart became very receptive and open, and that happens with our children, it also happens with our soulmate, with our twin. And you don't want to keep accusing him and dealing with him as if he's just a piece of shit. You know what I mean? And I'm not talking about somebody that likes to play the pity party because they know they dogged you. And when they come back, they come in and out of your life to dog you again or see how far they can play with you. And then they accuse you of stuff to make you feel guilty to let them back. No, not game. Just real ascension and caring for each other better at the end of each phase and the beginning of each new one, okay? Let me get 3 cards for Capricorn dealing with a Pisces. 3 cards for Capricorn dealing with a Pisces. A lot of blue. 3 cards for Capricorn dealing with a Pisces. Okay. New card for the bottom of the deck. Ooh, Capricorns, the Lovers, and the King of Wands. Oh, Lord. And Justice. Ooh, Pisces. So your Capricorn may be a Capricorn but have a lot of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in his chart. Or he may be those fire signs with Capricorn in his chart. But he wants to give you the wand and justice, Pisces. Like, he does. He believes that you're twin flames. He believes you're soulmates. See? He believes that. And this is a very confident type of Capricorn. Very confident. Very sexy. Like, all Capricorns are not, some people say they're boring. I was raised by a Capricorn mother and a Pisces father, and my father was the visionary. My mother was the practical application of the vision. And it gave all of us so much security within ourselves and stability. You know what I mean? That's what a Capricorn person gives. If you can relay that into a relationship, someone that leaves you with no doubt if their character is just good and steady, that's a blessing. Stability is routine. You can be the one to bring the excitement. They'll be the one to bring the routine. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, real talk. So, Pisces, little upheaval. You have balance. Yeah, balance that upheaval out. You have Ace of Cups. And you have release. If this is not a clear message, see, that's what I love about earth signs. And I know I chose them to go last, but I just wanted to shake it up on the order. You're being prompted, Pisces, to balance out your loving nature, like your giving. We overgive, right? We overlove. I have my baby girl. Oh my God, the hugs and kisses every day, it can be too much. You know what I mean? I'm like, baby, can we, balance that out with service. Like our teacher, balance that out with how much you help mommy. So it's like, Pisces, you need to balance out how much you love with having a variety of ways that you are loving. like the love languages. If we can master all of the love languages, it wouldn't matter who your person is, you will tap into their love language. You know what I mean? Like, I love doing all of the love. I love giving gifts. I love cooking for the person. I love caring for them. I love the affection of it. I love saying it. You know what I mean? All of that. So, but this is about having balance where you're not so devoted like you're always in that pocket. Keep your life that you create for yourself. Keep that side of your life for yourself. Always have that. Release, right? Release the things from the last phase that you had a problem with. Release them as if they've been resolved, and then transform yourself spiritually so that it's like, this is no longer in my life. It's no longer allowed in my life. So if someone comes into your life, if they on it, they can't stay. If they've released it, you'll be able to feel it. You'll experience the release of it even from them instead of worrying about it. You know, and that's a different energy. Capricorn has the 3 of Cups. See? Don't worry about somebody being a cheater and a liar. Don't worry about it. They're either going to show it or not, right? Renewal and the moon. See? This is that shit. This is what I'm talking about. So Capricorns are very routine. And a lot of times it's hard for them to be transformational unless that's how their soul is. But if their soul is very very similar to their zodiac personality, yeah, you might deal with some bullshit for a long time with dealing with a Capricorn, because this is 3 of Cups. This is the third party situation from what I'm looking at, because there's the moon card here. Cancer energy, they might have Cancer in their chart, but you know, there's a secret. There's something hidden, but they still want to renew, right? They still want to come back and be with you, Pisces. Most likely, they have not changed a lot. Let's pull some more cards and see. Let's pull some more cards for Pisces dealing with a Capricorn. 2 more cards, or 3 more cards. We'll do 3 more. For Pisces dealing with a Capricorn. Whoa. Yeah. Pisces dealing with a Capricorn. Ooh, wee. New bottom of the deck is the moon card. Look at that shit. And the dreamer. It's like this person keeps trying to get you. Ooh, man. This person keeps trying to get you to take a leap of faith with them because they see you as a Queen of Wands, but they got secrets that they're afraid you're going to find out about, but they don't disclose them and they don't rise above them. They just want you. Like, they just want you. Mainly because of the effect you've had on them with your energy, with your sensuality. Like, I don't see a whole gamut of understanding in this person for you, Pisces. It's like, it's mainly, you know, tangible. 3 more cards for Capricorn dealing with a Pisces. See? Man. Straightforward. That's earth signs, right? Straightforward. This is straightforward. This ain't even, he ain't even trying to be creative about the shit. Like, wow. New bottom of the deck for him. Yep. 9 of Wands. Like, he's a wounded warrior. Look at this. What? Pisces, there's more than one person here. And I didn't know. Okay, the world card is here. Capricorn may live at a distance from you, or a lot of people that you have gotten involved with for love live at a distance from you. Or you're just worlds apart in your understanding of relationships or whatever. But there's more than one person here, because there's a soulmate who's a King of Swords. This Capricorn And possibly the King of Swords also, or Nine of Wands. Like, these are wounded warriors, and you tend to attract wounded souls. What's crazy is that on your side for the second pull, you have King of Swords. Damn. This King of Swords is showing up in a Capricorn reading. It's like he wants to stop you from getting involved with the next. Or even though he's a past connection, it could be that Capricorn is Capricorn is clearly a past connection. But this King of Air, this King of Swords is like competing, like obviously just inserting himself into another person's reading. What is going on? And you were some kind of soulmate with them. Like, the connection with the King of Swords and you, Pisces, which could be Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, is very strong, but there's woundedness in it. It's like you two both have similar wounds. It might be abandonment issues both of you have, commitment issues, something like that. So anyway, I'm just tripping. Pisces, you have awakening, life experience, and King of Swords. Yeah. This Capricorn, because of the shit that they're on, mostly just cheating shit, cause you to have awakening that you're going to have to chalk this up to life experience. It's just going to be about life experience with this person, even if you're twins. Because you do have a couple of cards that are similar. I mean, not a lot, but some. It's like King of Swords is here. He's showing up on your side and the masculine side. Like, don't forget me, Pisces, on your side. And here I am, Pisces, the masculine side. Don't forget I'm your soulmate type of shit. And that might be your true twin. Maybe that's why that's happening. It's crazy. I have to clarify, but wait. So on the masculine side for Capricorn, Capricorn has the Five of Swords, the Seven of freaking Wands, and the Page of Cups. Like, this motherfucker. Oh, I said I wasn't going to curse. He lying and cheating still. Like, he just was not a good choice for you. And he's standing his ground because it's like Steve Harvey said, who is a Capricorn. He said, a man will only change for one woman or one person. There's only one person that a man loves enough to change for. Only one. He's not changing for you. And he's met some younger water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Probably a Scorpio. May just be a Cancer. Like, he's met a younger person. And he already began a new relationship with this person. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, so yes, this Capricorn has met someone new, a younger person, and has already started a new relationship. This is a younger Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. They are not changing their cheating ways with you, Pisces. Let's check and see who this King of Swords is. We already did the air readings. Who is the King of Swords showing up in Capricorn's reading or in Earth signs reading? For Capricorn, who is this King of Swords for Pisces? Eight of Wands. Someone that wants to move forward with you quickly, or who wants to communicate with you. Who is this King of Wands? King of Swords. I'm sorry. Who is this King of Swords? Someone that wants to move forward with you. Two of Wands. What the fuck? Is this her soulmate, though? Is this her divine masculine? Is this Pisces divine masculine? This is a magician. Someone that's definitely... So I don't know if this is a divine connection, Pisces, but it's definitely someone determined, who sees you as their wish fulfillment. They're determined to be with you. Whether they are your divine masculine, I don't know. Okay? But this is just unprecedented. I've never, ever seen this happen, where a masculine inserts his energy, or divine is saying, Pisces, King is the King of Swords. You know what I mean? Because he's on both sides. He's showing up on both sides. So there's something to that. Let's get some cards from the divine deck. Did I already explain? Yes, I did. Okay. So 2 cards for Pisces dealing with Capricorn, divine. 2 cards for Pisces dealing with Capricorn. It's all about the Pentacles, baby. 2 cards for Capricorn dealing with Pisces. Oh, well, that's good. This person, so this new young person for Capricorn is heightening their is affecting Capricorn's psychic abilities, and then he has the awakening card. Wow. That's probably Capricorn's person. Yeah, the lovers, goddamn. Oh my God. That is crazy. Oh my God. The Emperor. Now, unless you are the younger water sign Pisces, okay, clearly some of you, it is you because it's a page of cups, right? But it might not be the same Pisces that, you know what I mean? Like some of you think that a Capricorn is yours, is actually a younger Pisces. Oh my God. This is crazy. The chair. Look at this. The Emperor, the Chariot, and the Ten of Cups. So for some of you, you are the younger Pisces and the divine counterpart of a Capricorn. For others of you, you're connected to or have been in relationship with a Capricorn that cheated on you. He is actually the divine masculine of a younger Pisces. So some of you are heartbroken, some of you are getting clarification, and some of you, your divine counterpart is the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But the Emperor is here. So anyway, that's crazy. So even in, yes, I think that this awakening and the lovers even pertains to the King of Swords because he's on the masculine side. And this is for the masculine. So this pertains to Capricorn, whose person is a younger water sign. And this also pertains to the King of Swords, who basically was infiltrated into this reading on both sides. Like, no. So some of you Pisces, this is multifaceted. Oh my God. Some of you, your true twin is an air sign. Some of you, this Capricorn is your true twin and he's older than you. Some of you, the Capricorn person that cheated on you, his true twin is a younger version of you. Not like they're a version of you, but just that they're a younger Pisces. Oh my God, this is some craziness. Okay. Pisces, you have the 4 of Pentacles and the Prince of Pentacles from the Divine deck. The 4 of Pentacles in the Divine deck is about really mastering your money management and having a balance. So even though I think we had the card, no, we didn't. So even though you might, yes, we did at the beginning, you might need a treat or you might need to be able to buy something that's just for you. Just have balance with it. You know, don't break the bank saying I deserve a treat, I'm buying a new car. No. You know what I mean? How about you do something with a bit of your money if you have a savings to give away to the poor or to buy supplies for homeless people or like a food bag, a bag of, you know what I mean? Food that they can eat over several days because some things are non-perishable. Some things they would have to eat today or tomorrow because it's lunch food or whatever, or sandwich food. But yeah, have a balance of how you manage your money. And when it comes to, even when it comes to collaborating with others with the Prince of Pentacles or going into new endeavors, take what the lessons you've learned in love with you. You still need discernment. You still need Queen of Swords energy, right? But you still want to be open-hearted for the creativity of collaboration. And you still want to stay stable and dependable, you know, humorous, things like that. But just be cautious with and use the wisdom that you've learned. When it comes to the masculine, again, he's having there's an awakening to all these that are on this side. and they're being awakened to who their true person is. Like if there was a question for Capricorn, or like if someone told him he has a twin, or for the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, if someone told any of those signs that they have a twin, and they have now been awakened to who that person is. Oh my God. That's crazy. 2 cards for Pisces dealing with Capricorn. 2 cards. 2 cards for Capricorn. 2 cards. New bottom of the deck. Going the distance. Yeah, building blocks. Why did all this happen? Let me show you. This is at the bottom of the deck. Why did all of this happen? Because the masculine, and even you to a certain extent, Pisces, had to learn how to build a relationship that will go the distance. This is what's missing from humanity, right? How to build long-term relationships. They are built, and they are built layer by layer, step by step, from a little thing to a fully sustainable relationship. That's beautiful. Pisces, you have mending and time for a nap. It's just time for a break from love right now. Like, clearly it's all about the pentacles and community service, serving the poor, things like that on your side. So yeah, you're mending your broken heart if you still have residue of that. You're learning about the lessons that you've learned and mending some of your ways, some of your perceptions when it comes to people with certain shortcomings. Just don't let them in, especially if they are of the mindset that they're not changing their beliefs, then they don't have a place in your life. Whereas on this side, the Capricorn is learning to be more flexible, like even ethereal, even like going with the flow type, dreamy type. Not only practical, right? They're learning that life does have a destiny to it, that there is such a thing as fate. Like, they're learning that, and they're learning about the peace of the flow, because they also have the peace card. Like, this awakening is giving them peace. It's making them feel like it's not about everything being in their hands. It's not. That's beautiful. All right, let me know how this resonates with your journey. But the King of Swords is also learning those 2 lessons. All right. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Peace. Okay, Pisces, I'm back for the Taurus reading, lessons learned. This is Pisces and all zodiac signs. Bottom of the deck for the ancestors and angels is the air guardian. We just had an infiltration of a king of air in the Capricorn reading, but this is about shifting your perception. There's something about a person, could be a Taurus, that you need to shift your perception about, but to follow the voice of your soul. And then transform and unveil your gifts. This is my man right here. I love this card, and there's a warrior card. Those are my favorite cards, and I love this card. Oh my God, he's so fine. But so this is about, shifting your perception of perhaps a relationship or a connection you have with someone, but then bringing your focus onto yourself. Right? Following your soul instead of just what your eyes can see. Why am I saying that? Because you have the trick-or-treating, right? Out trick-or-treating, we're here. That's about seeing people for exactly what they are. seeing people from the eyesight of God or from the eyesight of the truth of soul. That's why I have a divine deck, because regardless of what the masculine and feminine energies in any reading are going through, or their perceptions of each other, whatever their perceptions are, divine's going to get straight to it. And then the meaning behind the cards in this deck are more higher vibrational. So it's just like you get more, it's just awesome. Yeah, that's a great lesson to have to learn. So, I mean, there's pain associated with learning that lesson, but we're going to put Pisces over here, Taurus over here. Oh, look at these bottoms of the decks. Maybe between you and a Taurus, it's an unfinished symphony, Pisces, very twin flame. You're working really hard at your craft, but this is about doing more research before going forward with a new endeavor. Maybe going back to school in the way of getting degrees, or just taking seminars, or taking on an apprenticeship, or rather becoming an apprentice to someone in your field. But it's because you want to have, your goal is to have excellent craftsmanship with whatever it is that you're talented in, or whatever it is that your goal is for, so that you can have long-term projects. Like, you want to be a freelance person in that skill, so you just want to be a master of your skill, right? In the feminine energy is the Empress. What? Yeah, you are going to be the Empress. You're going to be the Empress on all levels. It's like, this is talking about you being the Empress over the empire of your creative endeavors, of your talents and skills, right? Being the emperor, the Empress when it comes to your love life. Someone that's pregnant with nurturing energy, right? Someone that is a nurturer, someone that's abundant when it comes to being able to have children, just someone that loves nature. In the masculine, whoa, the card, okay, sometimes this has been happening more and more, where the divine deck will have a card and the masculine. It usually happens with the feminine. Now the masculine is having the same card as the divine deck. So under the Eight of Pentacles in the divine deck, right, is the balance card. Bottom of the deck for the masculine is the balance card. Wow. But that was under the release card for the masculine. There's something masculine has to release in order to reach balance. It's the end of a situation, and it has to do with his spiritual transformation. Where did I have that? Yeah, my husband, shapeshifter, right? So it's about the mask. It's about Taurus. It's time to transform and balance out. That will give you balance when you transform. You'll have more balance than you ever had before, in a lot of different areas. Okay, I thought maybe there was a balance card for the feminine. I was about to really trip out. So let's pull some tarot. Pisces over here, Taurus over here. Three cards for Pisces dealing with a Taurus. Okay, damn. Three cards came out all together. Like, what, y'all partying together or something? What's going on? New card for bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, new card is the Five of Pentacles. So this person's Taurus may have left you in the past, may have left you out in the cold, or you have fears surrounding money. You might not have a job right now, or the job you have doesn't pay a lot, or if you're building a business, it's not paying yet. You have to use the wisdom to accept help from others. Yeah. Your business that you're building is not paying off yet, and you're feeling very, very much in the energy of lack. Let's get three cards for Taurus dealing with Pisces. Okay. 3 cards for Taurus dealing with Pisces. 3 cards for Taurus. Oh. New bottom of the deck is the 5 of Swords. Taurus. What? 5 of Swords? And then the Chariot. So, seems like either Taurus has been cheated on or Taurus has been the cheater, has been lying and cheating, self-sabotaging his blessings. Pisces, you have the Emperor card, or the Emperor is showing up in your reading. Queen of Wands. And the World card. Okay. I feel like the Emperor and the Queen of Wands is you, Pisces. I feel like, you're in a very logical mind right now. Excuse me. There's something that you do for a living. You might be an organizational leader, working for a nonprofit or for a corporation. But you're also like, you've reached that level because at a certain point, you were willing to stretch your wings and fly. And to have a lot of confidence and belief in yourself and your abilities and whatever it is that you went to school for. And it's paying off. Yeah, look at the world. A job well done. Joy, contentment, and gratitude. The path toward enlightenment. Like your enlightenment has been and this is for only like a certain number of Pisces, honestly. It's like, how great can I make myself? With what I've accomplished educationally, what credentials I've acquired, what is the top for me? Like, what could I really, really, really go out and pursue and accomplish? Like, you might be a CFO to a major corporation, or a CEO, a president, or a vice president, a dean. I mean, this is top. This is the top, the Emperor. When it comes to the Taurus, he has life experience, 5 of Wands and 6 of Cups. It's like he's a little bit stuck in romanticizing his connection with you, whereas in real life experience, in real life, you all had nothing but conflict, Pisces. And he was a hoe also. He lied and cheated a lot. But in his like mind about the past, it's like he's told himself something that's not true. He's romanticizing and making it seem as if this could be the father of your children, making it seem as if the madness that he did was not what it was, and that it was deeper than what it was. I mean, it's just stupid. 3 more cards for Pisces dealing with a Taurus. Sorry to say it was stupid, but look at that shit. How do I know it was all about? It was just bullshit. It was a lot of bullshit. You just got it. He got it. Don't let people reinvent the past. Yeah. Don't let people reinvent the past. New bottom of the deck is the release. You had to release this person, but something tells me, Pisces, you releasing this person for good. This is your justice. You created your own justice with your successful career and the happiness that the money that you're earning is bringing you. You took some time alone to think about it, and now you're just like, yeah, that's what I want. You walked away from this person. You do not want them. Because they were not what they portrayed themselves to be in the past. When you first met them, they made it seem as if they were on the same page as you and they had the same intentions and motives, and they were not that. They were deeply, deeply, deeply not what they portrayed themselves to be. Man, 3 more cards for Taurus dealing with Pisces. Look at that shit. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to be cursing. New card for bottom of the deck. Ooh, y'all got some sinks though. Like, bottom of the deck is the damn Ace of Cups. And the World card. You have the Ace of Cups and the World right next to each other. There's the Ace of Cups and the World on top of each other. It's like, what is really going on? There is an unfinished symphony about this connection, though. It's not like the never-ending story, which is just toxic, but it looks like something nice, but it's just like there's so much conflict. And you both have the conflict card. You both have the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the World. What? Pisces, you have the Five of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. There was so much conflict you had with this Taurus. It always led to you being in the Ten of Cups. Like, you would always get an ego death. And Pisces doesn't even have a lot of ego. We don't live through our ego. You know what I mean? Just like, because we don't think of ourselves as important. Not in that kind of way. If we're important to ourselves, it's because we're important to ourselves. Not because we feel like, or we experience in the world, right, this popularity and this overwhelming fan base. That's not Pisces. So you rejected that. You released that with the release card here for self-love. And look at what self-love created. You became an emperor. Some type of way. You are great in your career. When it comes to the world, you're great. This person has the Two of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. Because of the conflict that you all have so much of, this person was on the fence, unable to make a decision, but you made the decision by choosing yourself, Pisces, and that put him in the Taurus in an ego death of, like he knew he wasn't, because he's not a big egomaniac either. He's very humble. So it made him feel like I'm not that important to Pisces, because she wouldn't just wait for me. Right? But then there's something about what he went into after that moved at a fast pace. He moved quickly into something new, or something new came into his life. There were no more delays. Things started happening all at once very quickly, probably from with a past life soulmate that wasn't you. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let me get some more clarification. What came in so quickly for Taurus? There's some kind of justice that came into his life. He might have won a court case and a lump sum of money. Yeah, something very fortune. It seems like he won. So maybe he was going to court from a car accident and he actually won a settlement. One more. Even though he doesn't have a super big ego, he is macho, right? So that was also in the way. And he's a King of Wands. So, okay. So with now having a lump sum of money, because I don't see that he's built himself up career-wise like you did, Pisces. He got lucky, right? With a court case. And now he finds people on his tip and is making his ego, he getting a little bit of a big head. He's feeling like, am I a King of Wands? And his wand might not be that big. I mean, not that big, I'm sorry. Not that notorious. He's not usually a King of Wands, or have a big ego, but he's feeling that way because now he got some money, right? Sorry, I ain't talking about nobody's wand. Let's get 2 cards from the Divine deck for Pisces dealing with a Taurus. Okay. Wow. 2 cards for Taurus dealing with a Pisces. Oh, wow. 2 cards for Taurus dealing with a Pisces. All right. New bottom of the deck is the 10 of Pentacles. This is happy family life. Someone's going to have a happy family life, but with a younger earth sign. Could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. That sounds like, yeah, that's what this, wow. Could also be a Virgo specifically. Okay. Ooh. All right. Look at what divine is revealing. And I feel like it's for the Taurus. Divine is revealing that Taurus is going to have a happy family. He's manifesting a happy family life. But there are several options. There's either a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo, or there's another Virgo, or there's a young fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or there's a young earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. That he's going to have a happy home life. You don't know nothing about this, Pisces. These are all people from his past that he wants to renew his acquaintance with and kind of, have them like the team that he's going to choose from. He's building a team because of this lump sum of money. I don't even see. Let me see. He is looking for love, but he's like doing it like he's the bachelor. You know what I mean? He's doing the game of, I'm going to build a team. I'm going to pick from that team. Yeah. That's what he's trying to find. But it's even more specific than that. He's looking for his real soulmate, but he's only looking among people in his past, and he's worried. He's worried over who it could be because I don't know how much faith he has in the people from his past. Like, real talk. Let's get 2 cards. For Pisces dealing with the Taurus. 2 cards for Pisces. And this is probably why Pisces is coming up, that he's romanticizing, or even all of these, he's romanticizing, what he actually had with them that wasn't that deep. Like, it wasn't. And that's why he's stressed, like, I don't know. This is like an earth sign trying their hand at divine timing and the twin flame journey. It's like, you might not be a divine masculine. So why are you trying to contrive that, is what I feel. He's trying to contrive. You can have a long-term relationship and not be twin flame. But for your side, Pisces, it's definitely divine. This is definitely about being orchestrated by a higher power. That's just the truth of it. That's just the fairness of it. Down. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I told you about his new cards. I didn't tell you about your new cards, Pisces. Ooh, you have the Emperor. Right next to you being the Emperor in your career, the Emperor is also showing up in your love life. Your Emperor is showing up. You're in the energy of the High Priestess now when it comes to your spirituality. And when it comes to, this is like, even though you're in the Emperor, the energy of an Emperor, but this is the real Emperor, right? It's like you're not an Emperor where you're going to clash and have the same energy. No. But you're going to be a power couple of the highest sort, period. Aries energy. You might even have Aries in your chart, Pisces. This relationship is going to go by the book. The same way you built up your career, you're going to build this relationship with this person. And he's the same way. And you're going to be happy, happy, happy. So happy. For Taurus, he really came into some money. Now, I don't know if it was just a car wreck or if there was something that happened or he inherited some money, something. It was a lot of money. He wants a relationship that will go the distance. And my real feeling about him, well, he has the Four of Wands. So this is twin flame, but he is wrapping his mind around it in a worldly sense, like it's a general sense, of random people. But he really does. And that's Taurus energy. He wants a long-term relationship. He wants the marriage, the children, the family. He does. Okay. So that's your reading for Pisces who is dealing with the Taurus. Let me know in the comments how this resonates. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Peace. Okay, Pisces, this is the last installment. This is for Pisces dealing with a Virgo. Bottom of the deck. Your angels and ancestors want you to be like a lord. Take authority, take charge with authority when it comes to the way that the type of people you allow in your life or the way that things go, and trust in the unknown. Like if you need to go and leave a connection, you just go. If it doesn't work for you, you go and seek what does work for you. Yeah. It looks like in this connection with Virgo, there was a collision of beliefs, lifestyles, attitudes, and energies. And it brought you down, Pisces. Look at her eyes. Like it made you feel almost like you're not lovable, like they could never choose you for some reason. And now it's time to be brave. It's time to go off on your own on a whole new adventure. You're just in my video. I don't understand. One moment, I'm gonna come back. Okay, I'm back. Sans the teenagers. Without the teenagers. Okay. So, looking at the bottom of the deck over here, the Divine deck is showing the King of Cups. Ooh, and the Release card. So this, even though this is about Virgo and Pisces, King of Cups is the kind of king that loves deeply, but just doesn't show it. And that can be anybody, right? You had to release your King of Cups, Pisces, which was probably Virgo, with the faith that it will come back when it's supposed to or in divine timing. It's lotion. My hands are always like dry, and now they're darker now that I've gotten older because I clean so much and stuff like that. So my poor little middle-aged, overused hands. See, they're like dark. Anyway, yeah. Or this is someone that's coming in. So it may be that Virgo is a new person coming into your life, Pisces. This is a romantic partner that you can trust. And they're also going to advise you about creative endeavors. It's just a beautiful energy. But you had to first release someone else. Could have been a Cancer. Divine wants you to know that regardless of the cycle that you've been through previously with someone that kept you in a never-ending cycle of round and round, never getting anywhere, like the hamster wheel, you are so blessed. Like your blessings are right in front of you. You don't have to look for them. You don't have to run towards them like I want to go get them. They are right in front of you. You're already headed straight toward them. And that includes your person. Look at that shit. Feminine deck. Four of Wands, baby. Yeah, you've come out of being left out in the cold or feeling left out in the cold to just right back to balance. Doesn't that look like a beautiful balance and a flow? Just the cohesiveness of the cards at the bottom of the deck is beautiful. It's beautiful. So either this Virgo is coming into your life as the blessing after you went through a connection that was very toxic, or the toxic connection was with the Virgo. I don't know. Masculine energy has the Eight of Pentacles and the Dreamer the Knight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. So it's like, oh, wow. There are a lot of earth energy here, but also Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But to me, this looks like, you're working in your life, you're studying about something that's eventually going to just come into your life. It's almost going to just appear, like someone's going to make a leap of faith and just appear on your path. This can be an earth sign that took a long time coming towards you, but it's like your wish come true, your dreams come true. This is everything you ever wanted in a partner. I feel like that's the Virgo. I do. I feel like that's the Virgo. It's just beautiful. Beautiful energy. Okay. So Pisces, your overall energy with Virgo is the Angel de los Muertos. I don't know how to say it. I don't speak Spanish. Muertos. This is the angel of the dead, but it transitions to the spirit realm, and it doesn't have to do with that someone's dying, although some of you may have experienced the death in the family or death of a loved one or a karmic partner who passed away recently, and then you're releasing your feelings for them or your grief for their loss is bringing in your true twin, because they were not your true twin. Even though you were with them until they died, you didn't have a lot in common. You just didn't. You didn't have the same ways. You went through a lot just being with them, and now you're having to take charge of your life. But if it's not about someone passing away, this is about everything that you're destined, that's in your soul, that you're programmed to do in this life. You have to do it in this life. There's no, givesies, backsies, or I'm going to do it in the next go round. Maybe I'll do it next lifetime. No. Each lifetime is unique. So you have instructions for what you're supposed to do right now, today. In this life, you can't put it off. I don't care if you're 89. If you've always been pushed to do a certain thing, you're supposed to do it. As long as you have breath, you're supposed to do it. Period. So that's what this is about. It's about destiny and honoring that destiny with owning it, action. Let's get Pisces cards over here, Virgo over here. And that might go for Pisces and Virgo, that message. 3 cards for Pisces dealing with a Virgo. 3 cards for Pisces dealing with Virgo. Ooh, Pisces. Jeez. Yeah. New bottom of the deck is the King of Wands, baby. Talk about the King of Wands, though, for real. And the King, no, it's the Knight of Cups. All right. So, bottom of the deck is the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You may have dealt in the past. This is probably the person you moved away from that had you, you didn't have a lot in common, that you had to release. Because he had a big wand and he wasn't afraid to use it on everybody. Sorry. 3 cards for Virgo dealing with a Pisces. 3 cards for Virgo dealing with a Pisces. 3 cards for Virgo dealing with Pisces. Oh, he does not. Virgo can be just as stubborn as a Taurus. I mean, he did not want this to come out at all. Like, he just doesn't want to admit it. Or, he just doesn't expose himself so quickly. Oh, Lord. But it's easier to talk about. Ooh, damn. You got a lot of other stuff to say, though. Wow. Okay. Here we go. Pisces, this person has more of a message than you, but it's similar. You've been through similar. It's like you've been through the same type of crap. Bottom of the deck is the 6 of Cups. This person had to release, and that could be a part of the release, release someone who was a past life soulmate or someone from their past that they had children with. Ooh. And that's what they were like in a Two of Swords energy. You know, they needed to choose themselves or choose that person, and they kept choosing that person until they couldn't take it anymore and they walked away. This person is the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck for the divine, King of Cups. Here he is. It's the Virgo, King of Cups. Wow. So this is how I see this. Pisces, you have the Ten of Swords, ego, and the Seven of Wands. So that 10, see, remember the King of Wands over here? He had you in the 10, he had you going through ego death after ego death after ego death, like not ever being good enough. He made you feel like you just were not good enough for him. And it was because he has a huge ego. He sees himself as so important. He sees, he sees the things that he likes to try and even keep the trappings or make it seem like he has so much, and he really doesn't. He's really fear-based that people will see behind the curtain and see that the wizard is not what he portrays himself to be. This is someone who's living in an illusion. And he stays afraid people will really see him for what he is. And he never gets out. Like he even defends, but I'm such and such, or I've done this with my life, or there's some type of reasoning he has for why he's that way. On the other side, now I don't know if that's the past person. I don't know if this is the King of Wands or the Virgo, but someone sees you as their Empress, Pisces. My gut is saying it's the Virgo. They also are very, like they feel like this magnetic attraction to you. And they want to manifest, or they were trying, okay, this is what happened. They were manifesting their true partner into their life. This is what happened to them. And instead of getting that, they got a Queen of Wands that brought them into the Ten of Swords ego death. Made them go through an ego death because she wasn't who this is crazy. And it's funny that you have the King of Wands that did that to you, and then here's the Queen of Wands that did that to Virgo. Like you've been through the same thing. That's crazy. He was looking for his divine feminine, and he thought that she was it, but they got sexually active first before he had any facts, and found out that's really all she was about. And he kept trying to manifest it. He kept trying to do more. He kept trying to make it more than it was. And it just brought him 10 of air, like he wasn't good enough. Like she made him feel like he wasn't good enough because, oh, you just want love. Like there's something wrong with wanting love. These people, man. Let's get some more cards. Pull some more. 3 more cards for Pisces dealing with a Virgo. It's so funny that you all have been through the same thing. Definitely twin energy. Yeah, see? Definitely twin energy. New card. Let's give it an extra card for Pisces because Virgo had an extra card too. Yeah. And let me just say this. You can't fuck with a Pisces and she just don't know. Look at that. Bottom of the deck. The Lovers. Right after that, the Knight of Wands. He has the Knight of Wands. Just this very strong magnetic attraction to each other. Sexual, magnetic It's a lot. Let's get 4 more cards for Virgo dealing with the Pisces. 4 more cards. Excuse me. 4 more cards for Virgo dealing with Pisces. Come on, bench. My bench was too far back. Virgo energy, baby. Ooh, beautiful. Yeah. Y'all on the same page, like, for real. New card for the bottom of the deck for Virgo is Justice. Whoa. And right under Justice is the Lovers. And feminine, you have the Lovers at the bottom of your deck. This is your twin. He is single. He is not playing with anybody, but there's a King of Pentacles that's also interested in you, Pisces. There's a Knight of Swords that wants to rush in, rush out, take all your pentacles and all your all your wandage. But this Virgo is coming in. They want a happy family with you. They do. They want a happy family. Wow. They want you to be their justice. They want to be your justice. Pisces, you have the Ace of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Awakening card. So, if you haven't met this Virgo yet, when you meet them, you're going to fall in love with them, and it's going to begin a brand new, like, beautiful spiritual relationship. You're going to purchase a home together. This is going to heal you from all your heartbreak, from all your ego deaths. This is going to build you up instead of break you down. You're going to feel a bit overwhelmed because you're going to be working hard, and this person's going to come in. They're also a busy type person, and you all are going to be trying to, make plans for dates and introducing your children to their children. It's just going to be Two of Pentacles, a lot to juggle. It's going to be overwhelming, a lot going on, but you're going to have an awakening. There's going to almost be a dream or an epiphany, and you're going to see this person. You're going to know they're your person. Even before you meet them or right after you meet them, God is going to give you clarification or verify that this is your person. It's beautiful. This person has the Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit card, Virgo energy, the Star, and the Four of Wands. Like, this person is very abundant and stable. Like, this is a business owner that makes money. I mean, they not only make money, but they always are having ideas of how to build their business and build it and build it and build it. And they do that shit. And they're very successful at it. So this person went within after what they went through in the past, just to look at what did they learn from it. And that time within healed them. They know that now what they want, and they know how they want to go about getting it. They don't want to just jump in with passion from the gate. That doesn't work. They've learned that lesson. They want to be on the right path to build stable relationships. And that's something you take step by step by step. You have to build, right? Because it's a 4-corner structure. So you have to build the post in one corner, second corner, third corner, fourth corner. Then you link it up to build a home. They want a happy home life with you. And Virgo and Pisces, it's like Virgo is the type of masculine that makes Pisces know it's okay to be a homebody. It's okay to want home life and children as the focus of your life, because he's all over that. Like, he's all over that and sexy as fuck. So, these are other people that made you feel like you weren't good enough because you wouldn't run the streets or, whatever the hell they were up to. No, they just weren't your person. That's all. That's all you ever have to chalk it up to. Okay, 2 cards for Pisces dealing with a Virgo. 2 cards, 3 cards came out. Okay. All fiery. Oh, Lord. 3 cards for Virgo dealing with a Pisces. 3 cards for Virgo dealing with a Pisces. Yeah. Ooh, wee. Mm, mm, mm. Yup. New bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords, baby. Like, wow. The Prince of Swords, the Emperor, Strength. So, this Virgo may have, his ex may have been an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. He may have a son that's also an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I don't know why that's showing up. But Pisces, you have the Ace of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands. Oh my God, the Wands. This Virgo got a wand, okay? Clearly, there's going to be some wand sharing going on. But this is about taking action in your life, making your life the happiest it could ever be, having amazing career opportunities, going after your dreams. This is the energy that Virgo is going to come into your life. The 9 of Wands is about protecting the fruits of your labor. So if you're any kind of artist, if you're a writer, whatever you are, you need to copyright your material. Always protect your intellectual property, but also your ideas. Did you know you can copyright the idea of a thing? Just the idea you can copyright. There are possible challenges ahead of you that you need to just be aware of. And some of you are really involved in environmental conservation. Okay? With the 6 of Wands, yeah, you're going to get some really great news, but you're going to be a public figure, like very successful. Some of you are going to be famous. Some of you are going to be local famous, like you're going to be famous in your town or your city for the way that you help the poor, or even just for your artistry. Like some of you are going to have a fashion shop with like old school Victorian Renaissance type of fashion, but made in a modern way, some bohemian. Some of you are going to work with animals. There's a lot. You work in equestrian, but you're going to get public recognition, whether it's national, global, or just local. You'll make some very smart choices that bring this about, okay? When it comes to the Virgo, he has the Magician, the Princess of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. Like I said, his ex that had him in 10 of Swords, she was a Queen of Wands. She was very sexy and confident and all that, but she was not what he wanted. Could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but she was younger than him, like a lot younger, and very immature. And he tried to manifest love with her, thinking, he's a go-getter. He encouraged her to change her own life. He encouraged her to build herself up and become something more. And she paid him back by breaking his heart. And it was only his family and friends that brought him out of that heartbreak, letting him know he would be stronger. He's learned lessons in this and not to be sad too long. But yeah, she was running his pockets. She wanted him for his money. Wow. 2 cards for Pisces dealing with a Virgo. Another thing Pisces and Virgo have in common is their selflessness. Like they are givers. Okay, 3 cards came out. So 3 cards for Virgo dealing with the Pisces. Pisces, if this is, ooh, right on top of the Princess of Swords for Virgo is the Not For You card. He learned that lesson, though. Ooh, he really learned that lesson. New card for bottom of the deck is Imagine. Imagine milk and honey. Imagine what happiness can be and you will have it. You will create it. How beautiful is that? And under that is new life. You're going to have such a beautiful new life together, Pisces. If there was a Virgo in your past, briefly, however briefly, I have the feeling that this is who's coming back. And this was someone who maybe was a just like a family man, very good family man. He might have had some Knight of Wands tendencies, but for the most part, he was still a devoted family man. So Pisces, you have the fates, serendipity, and clean it up. You need to clean up your life because Virgo is not an energy to play with. Like, they will notice every detail. And if they knew you in one way and you were supposed to be doing your glow up when they knew you and you still haven't glown up, glow up, beaches. Glow up. Cleanse. Look at this. I was about to say cleanse, and I kind of glanced at cleanse your energy. Cleanse your energy. Please be in a positive flow. Please be in a positive flow. You need it and he needs it. This is on his side. There's going to be a message. If you all were connected in any way on social media, in any kind of way, he's going to reach out. Okay? He's going to reach out to you because this past person was not for him. He's probably going to tell you about that. And the only thing that has healed his broken heart is higher power. He either meditates, there's something he has come into the knowledge of, or he might have joined a church or a synagogue or a mosque or a temple, something. But there's a higher belief, that he's in the energy of right now. And that's saving him. That's what brought him up from all of this negative swords energy. And this swords youngin'. Lord have mercy. So let me know in the comments how this resonates with your situation. Please don't forget, please hit my like button and subscribe to my channel. Peace.